Hi, welcome to the Colton Vineyard. I'm glad you could join us today. We want to share another lesson from the life of Abraham about having faith in God. Abraham did something really unique. He came to God, and it looks like he's complaining in chapter 15, saying, God, you haven't given me any children. And it sounds like he's really mad or angry or sort of like blame shifting all of this on God. And God just told him, says, no, it's not going to be one of your heirs. Your heir is going to be from you. It's not going to be from your servant. So God did something really wise. He took him outside and he taught him the lesson of the stars. So when he took him outside, he says, Abraham, count the stars to see if you can count them. As many as the stars you see is as many of the seed that you'll have. Your offspring will be that great. So obviously, if we try to count the stars, there's umpteen thousands upon millions upon billions of stars. There's no way you can count all that. So God was teaching him a lesson about the stars. And so Abraham, after this, says he believed in God and it was counted to him for righteousness. So the lesson of the stars is this. If God created all the stars far beyond what we could imagine in our own life, we know that we can't see that far and understand the infinity of God. But as all the stars are created and you try to count them, well, that's impossible. That's because God is God and he's the creator. So the focus of our faith life needs to not be on our ability to believe as much as I believe in what God is doing, because if he could do the greater things like the creation of the universe, making all the stars, then he could do the lesser things, the blessings that need to come to my life. When Abraham said he believed in God, that word believe is very unique. It's one of the 5 Hebrew words for faith. And this particular word means to be stable, to be confident, have a lot of stability. The picture is a parent or a parent holding a little child, or a nurse holding a child, taking care of the child. And if we picture that, what we see is a picture of a little baby in the arms of a parent or an adult, a caretaker, and they are completely at rest. They have no worries about their needs. They don't have to worry about food. They don't have to worry about clothes or anything. Everything is taken care of for them. Well, that's how our faith should be in God. If we truly believe God created the whole world, and he did, we shouldn't be looking at our problems as if they were so immense and so big we can't see God. Instead, shift our faith and rest in God, in our relationship with the Father, just like a young child rests in the arms of a nurse. Now, when you think of a young child in the arms of an adult, a caretaker, that child doesn't think about, let's see, how am I going to pay all my bills next month? When's my next meal? When is it coming? How am I going to get this? They don't think about those things. All they do is trust in the caretaker that's taking care of them. Well, in the same way, our faith should rest in God's presence and say, God will take care of me. God will take care of me. His promises are so. So the kind of faith that we're looking at is the kind of faith that rests in the promises of God, and we can just trust that God will take care of us. The lesson of the stars is, if God could do the greater, he can do the lesser. The greater is creating the world, the universe, and everything that we see. And if he could do the lesser, that would be taking care of our lives. During this difficult time while we're quarantined and we're not supposed to go out in the public and practice social distancing, during this time, let's always remember to have a faith in God, a faith rest in God, where we trust him and what he's doing in our lives. So we don't worry, we don't take on the extra stresses. We're just not made for that. And remember again, Jesus said, in the world, you're going to have tribulations, but be of good cheer. I have overcome them. It's his desire to give us his peace, to trust in him as a result of God's care for us. So let's believe in the lesson of the stars. Trust in God because he can do the greater, or I should say, he did the greater, so we know he could do the lesser. So let's have faith in God today. God bless you and have a great day.